Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for the Banner Saga 2. We are with Bulwark and the Ravens here, and down in a mine shaft at the moment, following a Zephyr. Ahead, the path comes to a dead end against the smooth surface of a large, flat rock. We should camp, Zephyr says. It may be the last decent sleep these people get for days. I'll need Nichols to assist me in opening the path beyond, but first, you and I should talk. Let's see here. Let's go look at our heroes. How damaged is she? 2 days, that's not too bad. I'm actually not so sure if I liked her as much. I mean, her ability's fine, but I don't know. To think about that. I wonder if Nichols would be any better. Try to do some training. Let's talk to her first, I guess. A few small fires provides a sense of calm for the caravan. Though the villagers keep well away from the ravens. There's enough light to see you are no longer in a man-made mine, but a natural cave of sorts. What are we doing down here? Staying alive and keeping Bellower from the dredge. I thought that was obvious. But we keep hiding down here like we're hunting dwarves. The Valka gives you a ghost of a smile. Until today, no one but a few on the council knew about these tunnels, not even Menders. We didn't create them, but we have used them a great deal over the years to travel far distances quickly. Zephyr becomes quiet, waiting a question. Why keep them a secret? Because the more you know of this world, the more frightening it can be. If children knew how many spiders were in their house, they'd never sleep. And it never hurts to have a way to outmaneuver your enemies. The Valka does not respond. Zephyr becomes quiet, awaiting a question. Okay, so where are we headed? Where would you go, knowing you possess the sleeping body of the immortal Sunder General? Dropping it in the Blue River still sounds good. You want us to drag him to Manahar, don't you? Manahar is the safest place to secure Bellower's body. Whatever drew the dredge army toward us in Bendel, the council can find a way to stop it. And what about my ravens? So far, helping Valka pays less than a bloodshed coin? And that is why I'm talking to you alone now. The corridor will lead us to Manahar in a week's time. See us there safely, and I give you a genuine Valka oath. You'll be rewarded well enough to never need to work again. You look around at the cave walls and back the way you came. We'll go to Manahar. We're heading there after the Blue River. We were heading there after the Blue River anyway. Alright, I guess we'll do training. What can you show me? Come back with someone new. I'm tired of seeing the same old faces. Okay, fine. Oh, I wonder if we swap the people around in our clan, if that changes the training. I think we'll train some clansmen into fighters. We got a lot of clansmen. Work with 100 of them. I think that sounds good. 2 days. That's how long it'll take. Yeah, we got plenty of food. Let's send them in. Alright, so there's 100 fighters. A little bit better. Does that count as rest? It does. I know, I didn't think about that being counted as rest. Cool. We could promote somebody. But really the people I want to promote are up here, and I don't think we have enough of those. So this is fine. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to do but to leave. We only got to travel for a week anyway. What's going on here? You hear Falca ask a group of ravens. They're standing around a whimpering man on his knees. He kept whining about being hungry, one of your fighters says. We found these little glowing berries for him, but suddenly he's not so hungry. The others chuckle. Let Falca handle this. Get up, she tells the man who complies. You three, take some of the berries. You three will be the testers. The raven's eyes go wide. You're kidding, right? When asked, his response is Falca sweeping his leg with her spear. Eat. They put a few berries in their mouth. As the fighters chew, their mouths glow with berry juice. Folka and the man she helped start laughing. The fighters look at each other and laugh. After a while, they show no signs of illness. They don't taste half bad either, says one raven. Others start collecting the berries to eat and squeeze, waving glowing hands in the dark. Mothers rub their smiling children in the juices in order to keep track of them. The shield mating turns and gives you a grin. You snort and move on. Hello? Guess this guy's name is Ditch. The man's sudden appearance makes you tense. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. It's something I do. I mean, something I've learned to do. Something that will get you killed if you do it to me again. Okay, yes, understood. But it does have its uses. Just allow me to fight alongside you in a fight. You won't regret it. You scoff and turn away from the man only to see Gudmundur approach. I see you met Ditch. Strange fellow to have next to you in a fight, but he finds his way through enemy defenses. Then you fight next to him. People near me tend to get hurt, but his injuries won't be an accident. In the light of torches, everyone is covered in soot and dirt. They smell bad too. It comes as no surprise when the sound of running water excites the caravan. It has to be some underground river or something, a woman says, and all the villagers start moving that direction. Everyone stop. Scouts will check it out. Check it out. Those around you stop, but others push onward. Soon you hear small popping noises, then screams as all you see is bobbing torches until the villagers run back to the path. It killed them, a man yells. You grab him by the shoulder. Some kind of plant. Leaves made the noise like water, but it had thorns, and grabbed him. They just died. This is terrible, Zephyr says, taking the deaths personally. We should stick to the path as much as possible. Too much can go wrong down here. The face of those passing you are frightened. Though torches highlight the craggy black rocks and puddles on the path underfoot, they do little to keep everyone together. Sharp turns around boulders quickly block lines of sight. We've lost a few families, Zephyr informs you. We need to stop and find them. You consider your options. This is the only time you find them. No, we need to keep moving. You agreed to help us reach Manahar safely, Zephyr says, but you shake your head. It's just the cart. These people are your responsibility. Her disgust is visible, but she says no more. Water barrels are running low. Hopefully your quartermaster reports. And if I start licking these slimy rock... he might start licking the slimy rock, is what he says, basically. The shield maiden looks at you. If these people start getting desperate for water down here, you cut her off. I know, you say. Send out some scouts. We'll camp here until they return. Some of your ravens and other members of the caravan group up and grab torches, rope, and water skins before heading off in different directions. Better catch some rest while you can, Focus says. Nothing to do until they get back anyway. Laying down, you focus on the sound of a small drip somewhere in the cave. It grows louder, like the beat of a drum. Like thousands of feet marching behind you, you turn and everyone stops. You see the glowing eyes of your army looking at you in admiration. 100 members break formation to dig holes in the caravan floor and place stone bowls in the depressions. The bowl is quickly filled with water, and the first is offered to you. You slake your thirst before seeing your red armored reflection in the bowl. You wake up with a shout, and Folka joins you. What was it this time, she asks, concerned. I dreamt I was asunder. Instruct her on finding water. Yeah, sure. Dig holes, you say. Put bowls down in them. See if they fill with water. She sets some ravens to follow your strange commands, and shortly after you hear the whipping cheers of success. The celebration brings all the scouts back early. A rope bridge with wooden planking crosses an open span in the cavern formations. Looks old, Focus says, narrow and not meant for carts. Get the minister to reinforce it. Both Zephyr and Nichols move through the crowd and begin tracing patterns in the air with their staffs. The only thing you see is a slight lift in the bridge, but they walk across first to calm any fears. The caravan crosses without incident. Where are we going?
I've slept in caves like this for entire winters. But there's something about this place. Something old. Unfamiliar. I don't like it. But I don't like all these humans on the verge of panic either. Maybe these dwellings up ahead will calm them down.
Zephyr looks up at the giant-shaped formation, glittering with strange glowing patterns. The Valka know almost nothing about these ancient races' culture, let alone their god, Vesnan. The name alone might be wrong, but we have a framework of letters based on repeated patterns found around here. She wanders around the glowing pools of the godstone. If we are correct, Vesnan was not their only god, but he became one of the most powerful at the cost of everything dear to him. She looks at you. Of course, If what you hold dear is something like control, maybe there is power in letting go. Gems of various size and shape are found embedded in the surrounding stones. The clansmen are soon hammering away in an attempt to pry a particularly large gem loose. The ringing of hammers echoes through the deep. I would say stop. You're making too much noise. Some look angry, but the fear of the unknown down here is enough to keep them from saying anything. They all move away, though a few looks back longingly at the stone. Visit the Godstone of Vesden. The spearman is standing alone, staring off into the depths of the cave. If you take off down one of those tunnels, we're not going after you. Back doesn't respond. He doesn't want to talk. I like him already. Do you know the worst part about it all? Never mind, I don't like him. Falca gives you a look before turning to back. Tell me the best part of it all first. The best part, it may all be over sooner than we think. You squint, not liking his words. That's not really what I meant, but go ahead. What's the worst part of everything? It's the silence. You give Falca a look. He hasn't slept near Ollie. That man takes all kinds of strange sounds. Or makes all kinds of strange sounds. That's just noise. There's a silence from the loneliness. Falca inhales sharply. He's hit a sore spot. Maybe these tunnels and caves make it worse. There used to be days of talk. We used to laugh. Are you talking about your spear again? Back turns and stares at you with eyes of a man undecided on going mad. Loffen helps where she can, but no, there was another. Now there's an endless hole shaped like her, and if I don't keep filling it with work or drink. He walks away without finishing a thought. Keep an eye on him. I'm the only one who gets to lose their mind and start killing. He's not crazy. He's alone. Whoever she was, he still thinks she was the greatest. I'm jealous of her. It would be nice to have someone feel that way about me. You shake your head, snort, and walk away. Humans. The young mentor stands tall and proud as you approach. Bolverk, I was thinking, wondering, about what it takes to become a raven. I've never heard stories about the test or trials to join. Is there a test? Why do you care? Aren't you Zephyr's lackey? Well, apprentice, yes. I'm a full mentor trainee to become a Valka. Part of our training requires world experience. Couldn't you work with a blacksmith or something? Nichols frowns at her. Would you kill someone for coin? Kill for... The mentor's face pales a bit. I mean, I guess, if that was the job. Falca walks up and clamps a hand on one of Nichols' now sagging shoulders. Most of what we do never makes it into the Skald songs. I guess I need to think on this a bit more. Let us know in Manahar. Nichols nods as you walk off. Do I have to promote somebody? Could get him promoted. I mean, he's pretty strong. Although I'd probably rather just get Crummer promoted as well. I get these other guys up to 7. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think we go for the crit for him. Yep. Maybe crit's not the best thing, but I don't know. I always like crit damage or crit chance, stuff like that. Alright, so he's stronger. I mean, next one will be Bulwark for sure. And we'll kind of work our way through that. I don't think there's any point in resting. Guess we'll go check out the pools. This was a sacred sanctuary for those who built it, the Valka says, walking around the perfectly round, rippling pools. At least for what we have uncovered. The top pool was for reflecting on one's deeds, the middle to ask for strength from the world, and the bottom was for insight into one's future. She hesitates before saying, I've never done anything but study their inscriptions. I guess we'll ask for strength. Ignoring the peaceful setting of this ancient cave town, you stomp over to the middle pool, dipping your both hands into the water. It turns blood red in your cupped hands, but it doesn't stop you from drinking deeply. Instantly, images of war flash through your mind. Swords hacking mail, arrows piercing leather, stone shattering. You open your eyes, panting. All 3 pools have gone dark. It feels as though you have fought and learned. Other ravens talk of similar feelings, a shared growth of understanding in battle. I should check on the others, you think. They may have learned something out of all of this. Oh, plus kills. Okay. Which means we have more... We get to promote somebody, I guess, because of that. Alright, I guess it's time to leave. The scout rushes back to the caravan. There's gold down here. You feel the surge of excitement like everyone else. A vein as thick as my leg just around. The man looks left and right confused. I'm all turned around. I mean, sure. Threaten him. You grab the man by his tunic, lift him against the low cave ceiling. Start remembering or I'll stick you up here permanently. The man's eyes are wide. I remember, he says, follow me. A few hours pass while following the scout. Some with you taking wrong turns and go missing, and one man falls into a ravine. You misled us, you say. Backing the man into the other ravens, he whimpers an apology before his fists, clubs, and finally swords take his life. We are vicious, aren't we? You stop, turn your head, and open your jaw slightly to increase your hearing. What's that sound? You ask Volka. She only shrugs. It's quiet, you say, but like a beat or something. She listens for a moment and shrugs again. Maybe you're just not hearing us cooped up in that tunnel anymore, she says, watching the entire caravan move toward the incredible bones ahead. Can you imagine the beast that left those behind? She turns to find you down on your knees, once again grasping your head.
Lightning. White Tower. Who am I?
On your feet, come on. You blink rapidly, but everything is dark. A purple glow casts its light on the skin of someone next to you. You growl and instantly have claw and fang in your hand. Have you lost your mind? Volka whispers. Quit acting like a fool and put your axes away. You try to catch your breath as you look around. It's that same, dream, you say. The one with the tower. Clearer this time, but my hands. Zephyr approaches. Is everything okay? You look. Your face snaps toward hers. Everything's fine, Volka. She studies your face, then focus before saying, then we should keep moving. The air feels full of warning. You walk past her without a word. And we can't go 5 feet without a without a little message. What are we looking at, Volka? The center of the world? For the other sake, it's best we not discuss it. Wait, the Volka says quietly, softly stepping forward. Something is wrong. Listen. You feel more than hear a sound. Vibrations through the caravan or cavern floor, perhaps. Get ready for anything, you say, and the ravens spread the word down the line, each fighter drawing their weapons. Volka, you're getting us out of this one. Clear? She looks concerned, but before she responds, you see movement over the rise in the massive cavern. It's the silhouette of a dredged force with large shapes you have never seen before. Alright. I mean, do we want to bring her in? I just don't know if she's actually that strong. We might try Ditch out, actually. Oh, apparently she's required. Never mind. Okay, well, let's try Ditch for him. We'll give him at least an item. Actually, he needs an item too, doesn't he? Alright, go with something like that. Ready for battle. Apparently we can't move people around. Never mind. Oh, we can't go that way. I was like confused about what was up here. All right. Guess I'm going to move you over here. Did you get a crit? Nice. Okay. Oh, great. That monster. She is the Sunder Eyeless and can raise the fallen. Destroy her. Actually, we'd probably rather... I was going to say kill somebody else, but there's nobody else to attack. I guess we'll just kill you. I mean, you might come back, but so be it. Really? You're just going to let somebody die instantly and not even give me a chance to fight? That's rude. I don't think I'm gonna need that one. So I think we're just gonna do a normal attack here. And we didn't really have a choice of how we set things up, so these people are just gonna die anyway, which is really annoying. I mean, the only good thing is that we are in a situation where they can't really get to us that easily. Armor break increases attack. I mean, this would give him all of these. Hopefully we can keep her pushed back as much as possible. Actually, we're going to move you around first. Counterattack plus lowers armor and causes fear in adjacent enemies. Fearful enemies temporarily lose 1 to their armor. Alright, so I think we will do that. We just get you down to 1. Leave you alive otherwise. Oh, that's a lot of shield damage. I mean, I could get you down to 1. I think we're going to save your point. Oh, you're going to kill him anyway. I keep forgetting about your second attack. It's very strong, too. We can give you another point. More shield damage here. Wow, you did a lot of damage to me. I mean, you are pretty full health right now, but still. Goodness. Oh, you're gonna res her. Okay, I didn't expect that. Interesting. Well, I can't move him anywhere. I mean, at this point, he might just need... Well, you know what? He's gonna delay this guy back here's turn. We can kill this guy straight up. Might as well. 20 crit. That's insane. Pillage. All right, it went pretty well, all things considered. Although she's doing something, obviously. Eyeless is trying to bring the cave down on our heads, Zephyr screams. I can stop her, but it... The Valka abruptly grows quiet and scans the people, running for their lives. Just keep them all together, Nichols. Here, Valka Zephyr, the young miner says, helping the older woman to her feet nearby. Zephyr grabs Nichols and whispers to him. The young miner's eyes go wide, but he nods solemnly. He turns to you and says, I'm sorry if I was a nuisance. A large rock falls nearby and he stumbles away, back towards Eyeless. Nichols begins tracing a pattern in the air. You yell for everyone to keep moving, tossing those who stop to turn around. When you look back, Zephyr is standing behind Nichols, tracing an alternate pattern. The young man glows for only a moment, hair flapping as if a giant gust is blowing past him. Then he crumbles. Eyeless grows quiet in the distance. You watch the form of the center shake and struggle to maintain its form. Then it fades like snow blowing over a hilltop. A few more rocks tumble down and you grab the sagging Valka before she is crushed. Once you've met up with everyone else, you tally the numbers. The losses are not as bad as they could have been. 12 clansmen, 9 fighters. Morale decline. I doubt that ended her, Zephyr says, and there are too many passages here with which Eyeless knows all too well. She's been tracking us. We need to leave these caves immediately. You pause and say, what you did with that miner boy? Zephyr turns her head. We can discuss Nichols' sacrifice another time. We must move. You give the command and no one hesitates to obey. Alright, we're actually going to... I'm going to hit the camp button for now. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will continue on. We got it. We've only been a couple days away from the city, I think. So hopefully we get there relatively soon. But yep, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you. And I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.